we'll look to get this thing started again. We've got Carson at the center dot, Covington, Hannafin out with him, Banish and Walsh, the defensive pair. And we'll get started with the second period. And the Spokane goalie is having all kinds of problems with his water bottle. Oh no, it's not his water bottle. That's why he's having problems. That was Vancouver's water bottle. All right, so now we're ready. Spokane wins that forward. Hannafin back to Carson. And Spokane with possession. Chips it in. Walsh is going to get to it in the corner. Nope. Spokane pushes him off. Spokane with possession up the wall to the point. Dumped down low. Oh, nice effort by Spokane to turn that around. Shot. Blocked by Burcho. Puck swept over to the wall. Back to the point, held in. Hannafin comes up to try to stop it. Looks like it was dumped in through traffic. Burchell had no idea that one was coming in. And it went right through him. So, Spokane with 26 seconds gone by in the second period. Get their second goal. We'll line up and try this again. Bruton's going to take the face-off. Myers and Holland out with him. Pfister and Kay out there on defense. And they're going to kick out Spokane centerman. He moved a little too early. So we'll try this one more time. Bruton wins it back. Spokane with possession. Stretch pass over a stick. That'll be icing if it goes. Kay's back on his horse, and they won't need him. They're going to get the icing call. We'll get a face-off in Vancouver's offensive end. Be at the far dot there. So, same group. Bruton at the dot. Spokane wins that back. Takes it behind their own net, and they'll look to break out now. Myers steps in. Spokane releases that puck. Pfister steps up. Gets the puck loose. Kay's back, and Bruton's back. Good job, Bruton, swapping places with Pfister as he stepped up into that play. Spokane with the puck at center ice now. Centering feed, gloved by Burcho. We'll get a face-off. And that looked like Hannafin. Hannafin to the corner. Back to the point. Puck's popped up into the air. Triplet. And Banish kicks that out. Hannafin's got a step for a second. Spokane quick to recover. And they'll kick the puck back out to center ice. Walsh will break things up. Triplet up to Hannafin. Hannafin walks in. Shot. Blocked off by Spokane's goalie. Hannafin tries to kick it back in on net. And nothing doing. Back to the side, and Spokane ends up with possession. At the dot, steep angle shot winds up behind the net. Loose. Banish is there, putting pressure on. Spokane with possession. Ooh, centering feed whiffed on by Spokane, and that goes through. It's a stick and a skate, and we're back into Spokane's end. Off the wall. Spokane with a step now, 2-on-1. Banish is back. Spokane. Shot goes behind the net. Spokane walks it back in. Burchell steps out and blocks that into the corner. Spokane reverses direction. End up with the puck on the half wall. Kicks out to center. That was Bottomley over to Triplet. Triplet now. Spokane gets in front of that play. And Bottomley again forces the puck back into Spokane's end. Spokane chipped it up on Walsh now. chips it into their offensive end. Vancouver had to tag up, and they do, and Spokane breaks out. Pfister with possession. Pfister taking a look, up ice to Bottomley, who gets a stick on it. No icing. Puck's in the corner. Bottomley breaks up that outlet pass. Nice job, Bottomley. Spokane winds up with it at the dot around Hannafin. Backhanded up through center. Defense is back for Vancouver. Kay and Pfister both there. Kay pins his guy up against the wall, and there's a puck battle going on the half wall. Spokane comes up with it. Kay's there. Still working. Puck's back to the point. Shot. Burchill chipped it in front. All right. That's the third goal for Spokane. Burchill caught that first shot, and the rebound got left fat out in front, and he wasn't able to handle the second. So rebound control has been a point of emphasis for him this year. And that's why. It's tough to leave those out like that. It would have been nice to direct that a little more into the corner or to cover it entirely. Either way, that's the goal. That's the third goal. 11:31 left in the second period. Spokane leads 3-0. Carson on the draw. Covington and Bruton out with him. Walsh and Kay on defense. Bruton. Back to Kay. Kay. Backhand up into center ice. Spokane with possession. All the way through, off the wall. Spokane backhanded into Vancouver's end. Around the wall, behind the net. And Walsh goes and gets it into the corner. Back to the point. Spokane. High shot, gloved. And late line change. They're going to keep Walsh on. And Carson on the face-off dot. Bruton, Covington, Walsh, and Banish out there. Spokane with possession in the corner. Back to the point, tipped by Covington. Causes a bit of separation. Spokane tags up, and they're right back in. Entry feed goes behind the net. Spokane with possession. Back to the point. Spokane sends it down behind the net. Picked up by Spokane. They've got a guy in front looking to set something up. Ooh, nice feed right through the slot. Doesn't find anybody. Covington winds up with it. Covington. Oh, good stick lift by Spokane there. Breaks up that opportunity. Spokane now coming back. Banish. Back shot on net. Burchill will stick that one up over his shoulder into the netting, out of play. And we'll get a face-off down to his left. Hannafin's lining up to take the face-off. He's got Holland and Myers out with him. Swept along around behind the net by Pfister, held in by Spokane at the point, sent back down to the corner, behind the net. Far corner, Pfister. Puck still loose. Spokane comes up with it, looks right in front. They've got a guy. Nice job by Spokane, faking. And we're holding up play. It looks like the net's off. Spokane did a great job faking like they were going to come out that short side. And Burchill kicked off the post like he's supposed to do, and that pushed that net right off its moors. So we'll set it back up, and we'll get started again. Hannafin lining up to take the draw. Hannafin, Myers, Holland, Pfister, and I believe that's Kay down there. Spokane with a draw at the point. Shot. Sticked into the corner by Burchill. Hannafin. Myers up to Hannafin. Spokane will get there first. Myers. Spokane off the wall. Spokane looking to set something up. Nice long pass Oh, Pfister stepped up, missed his guy. Puck's deep now. Spokane has it. Good play through the slot by Spokane. They couldn't get a stick on it in front. Puck's at the point. Shot. Blocked into the corner. Out to the point. Back to center. Spokane will have to tag up. Through center ice. Back into Vancouver's end. They look, take a look. Shot high and wide. 45 holds it in at the point and sends it back low. Spokane looking to center, blocked by Pfister into the corner, and now we're out of the zone. Hannafin's got a step. Picks it up. He's going to have to go around one. Oh, he does. Oh, off the post, off the crossbar. Nice job by Grant. Good individual effort to get that puck down and on net. Myers gets rubbed out on the wall. Kay steps up, holds it in, back down to Myers. The puck is bouncing. We're out of the zone. Oh, Grant reached for it, couldn't quite get it. Spokane comes up with it. Spokane into the corner. Walsh. Puck still loose, battling. Walsh is down there. Carson's down there. Puck gets loose, squirts across to the far corner. Kay's there. Spokane picks it up. Into center. Chipped. Hannafin with the puck on his stick. He's got Myers. Through the legs of one player. Spokane comes up with it off the wall. Held in by Walsh and dumped into the corner. Vancouver tags up. Spokane's goalie's out to stop it. Spokane collects it and looks to break out. Carson on the hard forecheck. Nice job breaking things up. Sutter Carson. Puck comes around into the corner. Triplett now. Triplett and Carson working hard on the forecheck. And Spokane reverses direction. They look to break out. Oh, that'll go the distance. Nope, no icing. It was touched. Birchall steps out behind, leaves it for Kay. Kay looking off the wall. Held in at the point, centered. Vancouver breaks that up. Sent deep by the Spokane defense, and we're in the corner. Spokane walks out, backhand shot, blocked by Birchall. Oh, he lost that one. Nope, they're waving it off. They're going to wave that one off, I think because the net was off. I think Birchall helped himself out there by kicking that net loose. That's certainly what the argument's going to be. We'll see. If the face-off comes outside the zone, it's because Spokane did something wrong. If the face-off stays inside the zone, it's because the net came off the more. That's what I think the call will be. Yep. So the net came off, and they're going to try to put some water down here. Kind and considerate. Kind and considerate for them to wave that off. I believe that is the right call to make, but they don't always make it. So the score is still 3-0, 7:21 left in the second. At the face-off dot. And this is Bruton. He's going to take this, wins it over to Triplett. Triplett has the puck against the half wall, gets kicked below the goal line. Kay's there with Spokane. I think we're going to get a call on Spokane for a stick, high stick. Yep, something came up in Kay's face, and Spokane's going to get the call. So Vancouver will get its first power play opportunity. Certainly not a malicious play. That's what happens when you battle for the puck in the corner. That's why we pay extra for helmets with face masks. So the faceoff will come outside the zone. The power play unit for Vancouver. Carson, Cunningham, Hannafin, Kay, and Pfister on the ice. Carson lines up to take the draw. Spokane wins that back. And dumps the puck in deep. Kay's back to pick it up. Backhand forehand, stops. Turns around, out to Hannafin. A little too strong. And we're back at center. Spokane with possession. They dump it in. Pfister. Oh, Pfister gets tripped over by a Spokane forechecker. He's able to maintain possession. Pfister with the puck on his stick. Into center. Dumps that in. Puck's deep in the corner. Covington's going to go get it on the forecheck. Nice job by Owen. Puck comes out. Birchall's going to play it. and he gets it intercepted. Not the best move by Cam. He probably should have let the defenseman take that. Looking to jumpstart something. Here's Carson over the blue line. Carson to Covington. Covington gets lit up. Runs into the wall. That's Carson with the puck. Shot in front. Oh! Carson had a great opportunity. Carson had a great opportunity right in front, and the Spokane goaltender made a pretty remarkable recovery. Good job on him. And it looks like, he's in a little bit of discomfort now. Wonder if he pulled something or got landed on. There was a bit of a scrum in front of the net. Nice job on the power play. 57 seconds left. Bruton, Myers, Holland, Banish, and Walsh on the ice. Puck's dropped. Bruton kicks it below the goal line. Myers there to fight for it. Nice job, Myers. Good stick lift. Swipes that puck right off Spokane's stick and comes out with it. Backhand to Bruton. Bruton looking. He's got Banish. Banish sent it in. Chipped by Spokane into the corner. Holland backhands below to Myers. Myers looking behind the net. Myers backhand feed. Blocked by Spokane. Bruton over to Myers off the wall. Centering feed. Doesn't hit anybody. Bruton will come up with it. Bruton looking and sends that deep into the corner. Spokane now will get possession. Tries to sweep it up the wall. Myers is there blocking things up. Bruton in the corner. Puck comes back to the slot. Spokane will swipe that out. There's 9 seconds left on the power play. Burchell will look to play it, and he does play it up to Walsh. Walsh collects it, drops it, up to Bottomley now. Bottomley, and Spokane turns that back around. That's the end of the power play for Vancouver. Nice job by Vancouver. Good opportunities down there in Spoke's End. And an icing to top things off. So they'll get another offensive zone opportunity before we're all said and done. 5:02 left in the second period. And we are lined up here. What's happening? Covington is at the faceoff dot. Covington, Bottomley, Hannafin. Hannafin takes a swipe at that. Lands, in a Spokane player's midsection. He gets possession in the corner. Wipes out. Loses an edge. Bottomley's there. Now Hannafin. Hannafin on his face. Sweeping the puck loose behind the net. Spokane will collect it off the wall. K on the wrong side of that dust up. Puck still pinned. Nice job by K establishing position. Re-establishing, I should say. Spokane winds up with possession off the wall. Almost held in by Pfister, but now Spokane has a step. K back on his horse. Nice job by Will getting back. Spokane tries to turn and get a backhand shot off. Nothing doing. We've got a penalty. Oh, there's a player down. Looks like Will K is down. Now Pfister is talking to... Oh, jeez. Pfister was talking to Spoke's player, and, of course, they're going to call that. So Vancouver cleverly evens up that power play they would have had. I understand standing up for your teammates, and it's something important that needs to be done, but they just sacrificed the power play to establish possession. Oh, we are going to get a power play out of this because Spokane's player is going to get 4 minutes for rough. I think he's got 2 roughing penalties is what's happening. He's got one on Will, and then when Justin came over, they gave him matching penalties. So this is balancing out in favor of Vancouver. What's that? Would you stop it? Just stop it. Randy's arguing that he should be kicked out of the game. Yeah. Apparently Randy's never taken a poke at anybody in his life in the ice. Okay. Is this hockey or ballet? What are you trying to do? Stop it. That is absolute. You know what? Not only is that the right call, you're lucky to get it. You're lucky they didn't just even it up and call it good. He walked over and postured in front of him. That's what he did. Like you've never seen that. We're helping. Randy's helping with commentary. I appreciate it. He's doing a good job. Randy and Seth Covington are up here in the stands. So we've got more discussions about this now. And apparently they're going to serve this double minor consecutively. Oh, I'm sorry, concurrently. So Spoke's got 2 men in the box. We're going to wind up with a 5-on-4 advantage for 2 minutes now. And Spokane's captain just... hey, stop it. Seth! Hey, shut up. Shut up. Jesus Christ. Please. There's no need for that as we all cheer that Spokane's getting another player kicked off. That's not the smart thing to do. Unruly. Unruly. So apparently we're going to have a 5-on-3 now. We'll see how this winds up. The referees are in front explaining stuff to the Vancouver bench. They've got 2 double minors up on the board for Spokane. And Vancouver's got 5 skaters on the ice. Spokane still has 4, but I believe one of those skaters is going to come off before we drop the puck. So we'll see how this works then. I'm sorry, Daryl, you're right. Ballet shouldn't be given a bad name. I would only say that it's been a long time since I've watched ballet, but aside from occasional kicks to the face or perhaps an unintentional elbow, nobody gets sent to the penalty box in ballet. That's been my experience. I don't have a lot of it, but just saying. Well, Spokane still got 4 players out here, so I'm not sure. Okay, now they're sending one off. Now we're just going to skate 5-on-3. I'm not sure why Hannafin's over here. It looks like they're ready to start things off. Walsh is stepping up to take the draw. Nope. Now Hannafin comes back over. So we're going to get started. 4:22 left in the second period. Vancouver will be up 2 men for 2 minutes. And if you want to talk about some friendly officiating, I think we've got that here. This is a pretty fortunate turn of events for Vancouver. Pfister's in the box. He'll be there for the 2 minutes as well. Hannafin, Covington, Bottomley, Walsh, and Banish on the ice for Vancouver. Walsh passes up to Hannafin. Hannafin into center. Hannafin, high shot. Spokane's fans making some noise because the clock didn't start when the puck dropped. So Vancouver's going to have 2 minutes plus a little. Walsh stops that puck, moves it up to Covington. Covington over the blue line. Covington's got Bottomley, cross, Bottomley. That puck into his skates. Spokane tries to sweep it out. Hannafin holds it in, sends it deep. Covington on the forecheck. Spokane tries to wheel out around the wall. Bottomley stops it. Bottomley over to Kay. Kay's looking. Kay. D to D to Walsh. Walsh, big shot up. Spokane's goalie gobbles that one up. Good job on him. 1:18 left in the 2-man advantage. And the clock keeper runs it a couple of extra seconds just to even things up. Oh, my goodness. Burchell's out to the blue line, and I'm not entirely sure why. Now he works his way back. There's the draw. Back to Walsh. Walsh sends it in, blocked by Spokane, and they're going to be able to walk it out over the red line and deep. Burchell's out to play it. He stops it, leaves it for Walsh. Walsh has got Triplet out there with him. Carson, Banish, or Bruton, and Kay. Walsh to Bruton. Bruton looks, shot, rebound in front. Carson had a shot at it. Bruton took a swipe. Good thing he missed it. That was a high stick. Back to the point. Walsh down to Carson. Carson, nice step around one. Got a shot off. Handled by Spoke's goalie. And back to the point now. Kay shot off the shin pads of a Spokane player in front, out of the zone. Walsh is going to go tag up as the 2-man advantage winds down to 30 seconds. Nice pass to Triplet. Triplet loses that in traffic, and Spokane comes up with it. Out of the zone, off Walsh's foot. He sends it deep, and Spokane sends it the length of the ice. 16 seconds left in the 2-man. Burchill plays that up to Walsh. Spokane's going to get it. And sends it the length of the ice again. Bruton. Bruton's looking. Passed up to Walsh. To Triplett under his stick. And that's it for the two-man advantage. Good job by Spoke killing that off. Vancouver was able to generate a couple of chances. Pass in the center. Walsh will break that up. 2-on-1 now. Banish is back. Hannafin's skating back. Shot. Burchill let out a rebound to the side. Oh, shot in front is deflected. Good job by Burchill. Oh, we're going to get a penalty on Banish as he drags one of Spoke's players down. High stick is what they're going to call it. So from one to the other. Spoke still got one player in the box. I thought that they would have let him out, but maybe he has to serve the whole 4 minutes. Maybe that's their first player that started that whole mess. 1:52 left in the second period, so Spokane will have a two-man advantage through the end of the period if they don't score. Spokane back to the point, whiffed. Myers deep, back to the point. Spokane holds that in, sends it deep. They look to set something up now. They walk it up the wall. Walk it out to the middle. Dump down in front, broken up. Pfister in the corner. Back to the point. Smith for Spokane dumps that into the far corner. Spokane with it. Got Covington fronting him. Back to the slot. Puck's in front. Burchill made the first stop, covered it up. 1:30 left in the penalty kill. 1:21 left in the second period. Same unit for Vancouver. Holland, Myers, Covington, and Pfister. Sorry, Bruton, not Covington, Bruton. Nope, that is Covington, I'm sorry. Covington sends that one the length of the ice. Spokane will have to go get it. We got a forecheck. Myers waves Holland off and goes in deep. Spokane chips that up the wall to center and looks to break in now. Sticked into the corner by Burchill. And we're still in the corner. Covington, Holland. Covington rocks out to the middle now. Pucks at the point, D to D. Spokane with time and space sends it in. Burchill off his stick into the corner, directed that one nicely. Ooh, that was Holland who just took a big shot. And point shot through traffic. Went in off Burchill's pad. That's the fourth goal. Boy, Holland just took a shot to start that play off. So 38 seconds left in the second period. That's the fourth goal of the day for Spokane. We are back at the face-off dot. And they're talking about, I think they're talking about the Spokane player. He's still in the box. Spokane wins that back. Triplett steps up. Can't get a stick on it. Spokane gets that into their offensive end. Offsides, and Spoke will have to go tag up. Vancouver with possession. Pass over to Hannafin. Hannafin up to Triplett. And into Spokane's end. Spokane with possession. Through center. Back into Spoke's end. Long pass out. Into the offensive end. That gets chipped up into Walsh, who gets laid out. Hannafin. Walsh has got to be careful swinging that stick, because they will call him for that. Best to just not do that. Walsh took a shot and got up and swung his stick towards the Spokane player. It missed and no call was made, but the official's right there. Okay, so at the end of 2, Vancouver trails Spokane 4-0.